episode, we will be having a discussion on Acardus 2017, what it means to be literate. At this time, I'm joined by Ms. Crystal Shepherd. She's a teacher at Hatchfield Hookton Primary School. She has been in the teaching profession for the past 5 years. Ms. Crystal will be sharing her thoughts on Acardus 2017 article. First, I would like to welcome you, Ms. Crystal, to today's episode.
Thank you, Ms. Nicole, and it's a pleasure being here.
Do you mind sharing your thoughts on what is literacy or what it means to be literate?
Okay, I would say that literacy is the ability to read, write, interpret, and listen to communicate effectively in the world.
So there's a popular article by Mr. Acardus on what it means to be literate. Did you have a chance to read that article?
Yes, I would have read the article.
So Ms. Crystal, can you share your thoughts on the article?
Well, Ms. Nico, I would say that firstly he mentioned that the definition of literacy, it changes over time, because if you look at the definitions decades ago to now, it's not the same. Also, in many different cultures, there's a different definition of literacy. Because, for example, in the African culture, being literate can mean that this person knows the traditions and customs of the group.
That's true.
Yes, he also stated that literacy, it does not end at reading, writing, interpreting, or understanding. But once an individual can reach a level of understanding, they can ask questions and form interpretations. They are also defined as being literate.
I remember he mentioned in his article that we can become literate through experiencing other people. And each of the people we learn from all have experiences with many other people. That is why there are many interpretations of language. Now, according to IGI Global, literacy instruction encompasses any form of reading and writing within instructional context, including viewing print and non-print text. So, Ms. Crystal, do you think Mr. Acardus' article is aligned with the national understanding or description of literacy instruction?
No, Ms. Tony doesn't align.
Can you enlighten us on what aspect of literacy the article spoke about?
Well, he did not focus on reading and writing. He focused mainly on understanding and interpretation of spoken languages. This is how one can effectively communicate with others. For example, a person may not be able to read and write. We won't say that they are illiterate, or we'll say they have low literacy in those two areas, because that same person can have a effective communication with a scientist.
Yes, so this is what is mostly spoken of in the article. The importance of writing and reading aspect of literacy was not much of a focus. Because for me, reading and writing are intertwined with each other. Reading is important because it helps to broaden our vocabulary. So a person who has good communication skills but lacks vocabulary can become a victim of misinterpretation and misunderstanding. Writing, on the other hand, is important because not at all times we will be able to speak to someone face to face. So we must be able to communicate ideas or persuade others through good language. So we are at the end of our podcast. This was an interesting episode. I would like to thank you, Ms. Crystal Shepherd, for being our guest today. Before we go, Ms. Shepherd, do you have any last thoughts for our viewers?
Yes, I would want to point out that literacy encompasses more than just reading and writing. It also happens when a person achieves a deeper level of comprehension and starts to reflect on and create their own interpretations of the world around them. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shepherd, for sharing. This has brought us to the end of our podcast. I'm your host, Ms. Nika Rodney. I would like to thank you, faithful viewers, for joining us on another podcast. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. I encourage you viewers to read the article written by Mr. Accardo and leave a comment. I will leave the link in the description box below.